Hello, we are continuing with our lesson today as we have been seeing. As what we have done so far, we have uh, added this enrollment, and we want here to get information or data from the student so that we can be able to pick a student, and that student we enroll a student, and we enroll a student in a specific stream, and the day that that particular student has been enrolled specifically. So in order to do that, we should be using this. So with that in mind, we need to use this particular code as we started it already. We have option here. And as we said, this assists us also to know how to manipulate data, how you express data to the user in a different way. So before we used the only table. Now we are going to use additional things. So we are going to have this is the call select option, select the form. So in a form, somebody will select a student and will select a stream that they want to enroll, and that will be done. And in future, we'll do some other limitation to make sure that the only student that are doing the ABCD are those that are ABCD. For now, we'll do that. We'll enroll somebody, and it will be as basic as simple as that. Okay, so for us to do that, we need to deal with the here. So our main work today will be surrounding here and surrounding here. So on surrounding here, we are going to do, remember these are repetition of things that are looking the same, tag are the same, but content are different. So if you know tag are the same, content are different, you can delete some, and here it will be the student ID, so that because this is the one that will be sent. Why are we putting ID here? Because that's the what we want when we go to the database. So the student ID will put here. But so as to know which student ID are we dealing with here, we need to put student name. Okay. So with this in mind, then we are able to go and deal with this code. So remember, this code is separate. So we are going to start. This is just for telling the user that select a student. So we're not going to deal with that. We are going to deal with this particular option. So in order to do that, we need to create a PHP actually. And for this code that I'm going to write here, it's kind of repetition with the other code on the bottom here. This code, it's almost exactly the same actually. So for now, we'll do the same, but going forward, we'll modify this code so that we can have a very clean code in our programming journey, right? So with this in mind, we know that we'll be having here, and then we have there, like this little bit. So we're going to have, how can we call? We call it um, uh, data for select tag. So we are going to use that also as a variable name, which will be data for select tag. And this will be our variable name. And we are going to do, remember we are using database, so we will call variable DBA, and we go to the prepare. From there, we go to select all from students. For now, we'll do that. It will be simple. Select all from student. Okay. From there, we need now to call this particular. data from students for select tag, data for select tag, and we execute. So, what am I writing? I see. Execute. All right. After this, now we can call our for each, which will take data for select tag as as datas, and I'll get rid of the key and value thing. I don't need that. So with this means that I'm good. I will just move this a little bit somewhere else here. So I'll come here. I say, boom, PHP, then I'll move that code there. So this code is crossing this one. So inside here, we say we need student ID. So to get student ID, I think if we, let's see, what was the student ID variable? Because here we are getting, number one is the name, number two is what? Something, something, the location. So number zero is the ID, and then, so here we need to call our PHP, and then we call echo, and then we call datas, which doesn't good, and we need to call the same family inside here, but here it will be one, so we'll be having one inside data, and we need to do the same, but because one of the rule of coding is run write test write test. So I will not test. I will not go to the next line. I will test this first so that I cannot have a lot of errors at the same time and start to stress and hate programming at what all. Yeah. So with that, then we go here and there's nothing. Remember, this is not reloaded. So let's reload. Let's load and then see and then see. Yeah, here now we have Oscar Banda. If we can do, yeah, Oscar Banda, but what is kept on the value which will be sent to the database is not the name, is the ID. So Simon Kukacha, the ID of Simon Kukacha is the one that will be sent to the database. We need to do the same here. So we go back to the stream. Also, we do the same. Okay. And here will be, yeah, data for stream. No, this should be data for stream. So that will be our variable name. Okay. Data, data for stream equals to DBA prepare. I remember it should be called streaming. Select all from stream. Select all from stream. Let me verify. Let me verify that. Let me verify that so that I will not spend another hours stressing about data stream. Yeah, localhost PHP my admin. Yeah. I'm just checking the database, The table actually for stream is it? Yeah, it's stream like that. Simple to the point. So select all from stream, and we have on the stream we have ID, we have name, and the rest is description, which we don't need. After that, after that, we go to data from stream, and we call it execute, and then we call for each, and then we call data from stream, each data from stream as stream info, where we don't get any values. Papa, I'm done, because I'll get rid of that, and I'll get rid of that too. What am I looking for? Is here. I get rid of this. Remember, this is repetition, so it goes, and oh, and inside here now, I'll be calling PHP the same as here. So we go echo. What do we want to echo? We want to echo stream info, stream info 0 for ID. And here, echo stream info for the name. Okay, I will purchase that as soon as possible. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, so we have the ID on the part of the value because the value is the only one that is sent to the database. And we have stream info on the part one as the name so that the user can see what he's selecting. If he's choosing John, he's going to development, he can do that. All right. Yep. So I think at this level, it should be somewhere. It should be somewhere. If I didn't forgot to close any line, if everything is supposed to be the way it is. So I'm doing just checking of my lines, man. I don't wanna face issues which are necessary. All right. So we reload that, we check, we come to student, we choose Chimwemwe, we come to stream, we choose web development, and we come to date, we choose 18th. That's done. And did we make a method for enrollment? No, we didn't. So undefined index, yep. So yes, but enrollment, we have managed to do that. We have managed to do that to make sure now student can be selected from here and the stream can be selected and the date. So next time what we'll do now is the method to add this particular data into database. That's only the thing that we are going to do. Until next time, thank you very much for being with me, Remy Gakwaya. I train very many people in computer programming, and The only thing that you can do as we are in 2021 going forward is learn about coding, learn how to code, how to create some software from scratch. Don't go to the drag and drop things, they will not take you anywhere. Actually, in my real lessons, I also even focus on building the CSS from scratch so that you can be able to build the solutions when they are necessary instead of getting ready-made solution that at the end of the day they will not be well reflecting. All right. So thank you very much. Until next time, it's beautiful to be with you and to learn together with you every day. Ciao. Till next time.